Listener, this message I was supposed to deliver last Monday, and I couldn't find where I placed the cards. I shuffled all the decks and the cards that came out, but I had already delivered an intuitive message that Monday morning of last week. Just to keep in mind, this is not a timestamp reading. This is me having a conversation of you allowing by you listening to this session. So the channel message was, don't give up, keep going. Okay. So let me tell you the cards that came out for you. We have humor and perseverance in reverse. That's where the initial channel message came about, was despite of what you may feel it has failed or didn't go through, it's kind of like, not smile now, cry later. It's just kind of like, now is the time to, the things that you would give yourself a hard time or look at something as a hard situation. It's time to look at the greater good, or to enjoy life more, accept what is, and continue to press forward. But the fact that perseverance is in reverse, this is like someone's not taking life. Someone is very, very serious. Someone doesn't know how to lighten up the load or lighten up in general. This is someone that takes everything serious at face value. So for some of you, you're being guided to lighten up your load. And the only way to be able to lighten up that load is to lighten up life. Lighten up yourself. And the way about going about that, your assignment is to look up how to become stress-free. Order some activities that you can do that brings in a stress-free environment. What are some tools that you can be able to utilize at this time that will help you manage stressful situations, people that don't take you seriously? Now, if perseverance was up, it says, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. So it's the fact that it's in reverse. It's like you may feel like you're the laughing stock, or you may feel like people don't take you seriously. This is like you saying, oh, I'm going to go do this, or I want to be this, or, they always say don't tell anybody what you're doing until you're done. But this is not that situation. It's just literally just do whatever it is that you need to do. Yes, it does feel good when you have someone to, reflect what it is that you're doing so that you can feel some sense of progress. But if you're going to have someone that is a downer, that is not going to lift you up, because everything is not perfect, but those who strive to be perfect, there's nothing wrong with that. That lets me know that you're a very detailed person, and there's nothing wrong with that. Because if you really set yourself amongst people who are truly detailed, you might feel a little intimidated. So some of you are leveling up certain areas about yourself. So right now you're taking things very seriously. As a side note, when it comes to learning something new or to going to school, you want to enjoy that. There's a lot of different personalities, because I'm going to tell you from experience. I have a lot of certificates under my belt, and the certificates that I have obtained, I went to school with my mind on school. I never thought about like, oh, I'm not going to have friends, but I was in my books, and everyone was having fun, but I was in my books. Everyone respected me being in my books, but I was always tested and tried because people wanted me to lighten up the load and just enjoy the experience with other people, because once we all graduated, everyone was going their separate ways. And I didn't realize those are people I could have connected with, which I do have connections. But the meaning of the story is, whatever it is you're setting your mind to, whether that's a person, okay, whether that's learning something, whether that's gaining new experience, okay? Which they all have something in common together. It feels like a rope. You know how ropes are, there's many strings entwined together that makes a rope. It feels like that. You need to find a way, take one day at a time to start enjoying not just life, but your experiences. Enjoy their walks. Enjoy going to the store. Enjoy telling people hello. Enjoy acknowledging people. Enjoy acknowledging yourself. For those of you, if you are going to school, you enjoying it, you'll realize that that's actually working smarter, not harder. And the reason why I say that, because at the end of certain institutions that I went to where got certifications for, after taking my state license, it was like I had moments. It was like, wow, I wish I would have lightened up in the beginning. So all those experience that I had to experience with bullies in school that wanted me to just, not be so serious about school. If I was to not have been, but I'd see no one was there to tell me that. The instructors didn't tell me that. I was just taken serious, the girl who has the goal or whatever. And so in the end, now I'm having this good time, and I'm wanting to go to school. You know what I mean? The vibes is different. So for those of you, I want you to understand that you're going to have those ups and downs, but be prepared. But when you lighten up the load, that not only helps you be a people person, but it also opens doors for you where you don't have to work hard compared to the one that's in the books. It's like it doesn't get handed down to you compared to just enjoying the moment with everyone who's on the same subject and who has to meet the same criteria. It's like the group wins over the one. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. All right. So the next card that you have is intuitive nudges. Whatever you set your mind to, you have been wanting to do it for such a long time. It's like your soul's been nudging to do certain, or to deal with the person, or to focus on something, whether that's the perfect person or thing. For the most part, for some of you, I'm getting learning something. For some of you, it's learning people or learning a new tool that you'll be able to utilize. Others of you, it's learning language, something about that detailed information. The next one is gratitude, okay? And then we have strength. You, whatever this is, it is definitely going to make your confidence stronger. It's going to turn this perseverance that's in reverse and upright, okay? One thing I do want to let you know as a side note, for those of you who are like, yeah, I do want to smile, I do want to enjoy life more. Understand those people who are not used to seeing this version of you, the fact that they're always used to seeing you either have a bitch resting face or you're just a serious person. People are so used to that version that they're going to try to trigger you to get back to the old version. The same people that wanted you to lighten the load. So it's kind of complicated, okay? It's a teeter-totter situation. And you don't have to get on a teeter-totter, okay? You can watch those argue amongst each other because you are creating a boundary that won't allow you to be affected. And that's why this balance is so important here. And it simply says, I find a balance between each spheres of my life. I am a master of my daily life. I make time to nourish the spiritual and the physical. I bring love to my world by fulfilling the needs of my body and soul. So understand this, whether that's planning, whether that is creating a theory about how you want something to turn out through a test of trial and error. For the most part, this balance here is definitely going to carry you out. But in order to have balance, you're being guided to lighten up the load, to lighten up the weight. Okay. to not take life so seriously. For others of you, if you're dealing with someone that is just will fall under the category of complicated, I feel like you're at the verge of wanting to walk away from this person or just not wanting to deal with them. But it's the love within this strength here. And by you not walking away, but basically lighting up the load, basically releasing this person is going to find the heart to appreciate you in some type of way. All right. Others of you, humor is what's going to bring you together with whatever a situation that could be complicated. All right. Those are the messages that I have for you. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle. Until we meet again.